Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news that geopolitical risk rose dramatically this morning, with Turkey shooting down a Russian warplane that strayed over the Syrian border. It is possible risk aversion will be rising in markets today. In the meantime, it was reported that the American economy grew at a stronger 2.1% pace in the September quarter than the 1.5% initially reported. But a strong rise in inventories in those 3 months could be a limiting growth factor in the current quarter. The updated GDP expansion was pretty much as analysts were expecting, but the personal consumption component only came in at 3% rather than the 3.2% expected, which raises a small query on the future direction of a key driver. In fact, a closely watched consumer confidence survey out overnight revealed a solid dip in American confidence in their November reading, continuing a softening trend. Volkswagen's diesel scandal is widening. A popular Renault model has now been fingered as another serious culprit, as we await the results of a broader official test by the German agency that oversees official testing. And all this is happening on the eve of the UN climate talks that are about to start in Paris. Very much a black eye for European engineering and policymakers. China has announced the building of 6 new high-speed rail services over the next 5 years. These infrastructure projects are expected to boost investment by at least $100 billion. China has about 25,000 kilometres of high-speed rail. The system's economic viability is unknown, as it's entirely managed and planned and financed by the government. China will need projects like this, as the early indications of current factory activity are not encouraging. However, according to an HSBC report, we're about to enter the third wave of globalisation that will help quadruple the value of international trade by 2050. In New York, the US Treasury 10-year yield benchmark slipped slightly to 2.24, following the shooting down of the Russian jet is likely to fall further. The US benchmark oil price is slightly higher for a second day in a row, now at over $43 a barrel, while the Brent benchmark is over $46 a barrel. Expect a jump in reaction to the Russian jet downing. The gold price followed oil higher, now at $1,076 an ounce, and probably on the way up today. New Zealand dollar starts today at 65.4 US cents, 90.3 Aussie cents, and 61.4 euro cents. The TWI is at 71, a level it's been at all week. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.